Hey, curious minds, and welcome back to Midnight Mysteries. Deciduous tree. In today's episode, we're diving into one of nature's most fascinating secrets: how scientists determine the age of trees. It might sound simple at first, but there's some amazing science behind it. Want to know how they do it? Let's find out. Trees have been an essential part of our lives for centuries, but determining their age isn't always straightforward. Today, we'll explore the different ways scientists figure out the age of a tree, and some of the techniques might surprise you. One of the most well-known methods is through tree rings. Every year, trees add a new layer of wood inside their trunks. These layers are called tree rings, and when a tree is cut down, scientists can count these rings to determine its age. But how do they count the rings? Simple. They cut the trunk, starting from the center, and then count the rings one by one. Each ring represents 1 year of the tree's life. But this method only works if the tree is already cut down. But what about trees that aren't cut down? Don't worry, scientists have a solution. They use a technique called core sampling. With a special tool called a corer, they extract a small sample from the tree's trunk without harming it. This sample allows them to see the tree rings hidden inside. The best part? This process doesn't hurt the tree much, so it can continue to grow while scientists figure out its age. Now, there's an even more sophisticated method called dendrochronology. This technique involves comparing the tree rings from different trees in the same area. If scientists know that a particular year had a drought or unusual weather, they can compare the tree rings from that year across various trees. For example, if a tree has a really thick ring, it might have been a year with lots of rainfall. If it's thin, it could mean the year was dry. This method helps scientists not only determine the age of a tree but also understand past environmental conditions. But here's the crazy part: some trees live for thousands of years. Trees like oaks and redwoods can grow for centuries, and the bristlecone pine in California is thought to be one of the oldest living trees, over 4,800 years old. These ancient trees are literally living records of the history of our planet. So, why does all this matter? Why do scientists care about the age of trees? Well, knowing a tree's age helps scientists understand the history of the environment. By studying the rings and patterns, they can learn about past climate changes, how trees react to different weather, and even how to protect forests in the future. Who knew that trees hold so many secrets, right? From counting rings to core sampling and dendrochronology, scientists have some incredible ways to unlock the history of these ancient giants. But there are always more mysteries to explore. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified about more mysteries with Midnight Mysteries. See you in the next adventure.